11 athletes, 10 games, 100 yards, hundreds of players, thousands of fans, countless snaps, blocks, and tackles. One goal. This is Black Diamond Football. Now, here's Justin Pettit and Dave Martin.
And welcome back to Frank McNabb Stadium here at Catoosa, Oklahoma for Game 1 of the 2016 Sallisaw Black Diamond football season. It's going to be a great matchup as Sallisaw has traveled up a couple of turnpikes to get to Catoosa.
Right here on historic Highway 60, Route 66,
yeah.
man.
Yeah, a little bit of a turnpike tolls there, but other than that, it was an easy drive up here. So I think we may actually have more Sallisaw fans here than Catoosa fans right now.
Yeah, Sallisaw, there's a lot of black and orange in the stadium tonight. Here on this side, on the east side.
That would be the east side. That's why the sun is directly in our eyes, but that's okay. Well, we're so glad you guys have joined us.
That's right.
If you're watching us on DiamondNet or on the stream, however it is that you're watching, we thank you so much for tuning in. But this is a new experience for all of us. I'm not going to lie, it's the first time I've ever done television. I've done a lot of radio football games.
That's right.
But never on television. I guess it's kind of the same, but that's why we're here. Justin Pettit, Dave Martin with you, live from Catoosa. We're going to do each and every one of these games right here on your new home for Sallisaw Black Diamond Football, Mixed TV Channel 19, as the captains are headed to the middle of the field.
50-yard line. It's that time. I'm going to flip the coin. Looks like number 36, Clay Glass, is a captain. All right, so everybody out there, we just want you to know we're working with we haven't got the roster yet for Catoosa.
Yes.
So what we're going to do is we're going to build it as we go.
Yeah, we were promised a roster and was not given one. That's okay though. That's okay. We got the guys that matter. We got the hometown guys, and we're not going to lie. We're going to do as good as we can with those guys. But like we said, as the coin toss is going on, I apologize. It is really difficult to see from up here exactly what is going on. That sun is really decided to come out tonight.
Yep, I'm going to have my farmer stand here in a little while. It's good. You see here, 27, Hunter Capehart. He is also a captain. And number 3, Oscar Jimenez. So got some seniors out there. Here come the Black Diamonds. Let's see. Looking pretty good out there, I must say.
I didn't see.
Looks good.
I didn't see who won the coin toss there.
No.
Again, I apologize. I cannot see Dave. Dave brought his sunglasses, so I loaned mine to the cameraman because I figure they're a little more important than me at this point. So they're the ones filming everything.
There we go. Sallisaw won the toss. They deferred.
All right, so they will be on defense to begin, which I think that's kind of the rule of thumb, right? That's the old Bill Belichick rule. Play defense first.
They are going to. They deferred. And, of course, Catoosa is going to take their opportunity to take the ball now. And, all right. Looks like we're going to film the tunnel.
Yeah, here come the.
Let you guys watch for a minute. It'll be good.
Yeah, they brought the helmet here on the road. So
for sure. Let's take a minute and watch.
Yeah.
Cheer on Black Diamonds.
Once again.
Got the smoke coming out.
That's very reminiscent of the U, right? That's an old Miami Hurricanes. They're the ones that started that. Some with Jimmy Johnson back in the day. Very intimidating.
Yeah, definitely.
Because let's face it, a Miami Hurricane, their mascot, which is the bird. I forget. It's not I forget what they call that.
It's like a stork or something.
Stork, sort of. That's not real intimidating, but you add smoke to it and it becomes very intimidating. So, but all right.
Pelican, I think.
I want to thank everyone once again for tuning in.
Here come your Black Diamonds, everybody.
Here they come, Black Diamonds for the first time, carrying Old Glory here onto the field. Frank McNabb Stadium.
There they are.
Which is a beautiful field, by the way.
Yeah.
They got the brand new field turf. I think is that an 8-lane track?
Good.
That's like Olympic style. They could have had the Olympics here.
It could have. It's awesome, man.
It's definitely a fantastic venue.
Yep.
Great place, right off the interstate. You can't beat that. Looks like they play a little soccer here too. So, again, it's very important. Just to let everybody know, we still do not know who's going to be starting the quarterback tonight.
No, he announced it's going to be Blake Bell.
Oh, Blake Bell will be announcing. Okay, my bad. I guess I was doing some camera work there, and I must have missed that. So Brad Bell, excuse me, Brad Bell will be at quarter. Blake Bell. You're thinking Belldozer, man. You got OU on the brain. It's Brad Bell, number 1, transfer from Okmulgee.
That's right.
Will be again. We watched them in the scrimmage both times, and both quarterbacks performed very well. They seemed. Bell seems to be more of a runner type.
Yeah,
and then Oliver is more of your passing type. So.
Yeah, I was reading the paper. I think Oliver had some shoulder issues, so they were going to go with Bell. But Oliver, he can play. So
absolutely,
both of them can play. All right, so your Sallisaw Black Diamonds will be kicking off, of course, from the 40-yard line to the Catoosa Indians. Catoosa dressed in black, white helmets. Going to be a good game. Nice night for football here, early September.
Absolutely. I'm going to handle. From now, just so you know, you're handling the color of the uniforms always because.
Oh yeah, I forgot.
I can't tell.
Purple is green for you,
yeah.
right?
The field looks red. I don't know what the deal is, but or maybe it is. Maybe it's a Boise State going on here. But excited. Football season is here. Of course, some of our teams got started last week. We'll keep you updated on all the other games going on as well. We got all kinds of stuff going on.
That's right. Your kicker. All right.
Yeah, it's hard to see those numbers from up here.
All right, here come your Black Diamonds. And the 2016 Sallisaw Black Diamond season is underway, and it's going to be a penalty to start the game.
Yeah, legal procedure, kicking out of bounds. That's not something you want to do. But then again, I'm not sure with Catoosa. Maybe they have a dangerous runner, and maybe it's better to just kick it out of bounds.
That's true.
That sometimes it can. That's the best way to do it.
It's going to be some good field position here for Catoosa. Black Diamond's going to come out. They're running a 3-4 defense this year. They're going to have 3 down linemen, 4 linebackers. First game of the year, so we're going to work through our rosters.
Oh, yes. Yeah. Don't worry, folks. By halftime, we'll have all these guys memorized. That's something that has started with the changing of numbers sometimes when they go on the road. So
the cameras look good. Cameras look good. That's what's important. All right, you got 2 wide receivers to the near side, 1 to the far side, quarterback under center. He runs the option to the right out of the I formation. Good job by the Black Diamonds. Who picked up that tackle there? Clay Glass?
Clay Glass with the tackle again. Naps did not fool the Diamonds at all. The linebackers were ready.
Yep.
They were expecting that all the way. About a yard. What yard is that? About 2-yard gain there. So make up second down and 8 for Catoosa.
Second and 8. It's a good atmosphere here, man. It's got a good feel. This is good. First game of the year. I'm excited.
Yeah, I think somebody needs to tell the sun that it is football time. It needs to go away now.
All right, 2 wide receivers to the far side, wing to the right, back in the shotgun, quarterback. Throws it over to the left. Uh-oh, did he pick it off?
No, just hit the ground. Oh, still a great defensive play there by the Black Diamonds, number 3, Oscar Jimenez. Almost with the pickoff there. That would have been big. Still, you got 2 plays. They've only got 2 yards. That's a great way to start the season.
See, and they got Oliver 11, the other quarterback, playing safety. So like we said in our
we mentioned that earlier. Yeah, that if you're an athlete, they're going to find a place.
They're going to get him in there. All right, looks like 3rd down for Catoosa. Going to be I formation. Quarterback's going to be under center. Got 2 wide receivers to the far side, tied into the near side. It's going to be an option. He gives it to the fullback up the middle, good for about 2 or 3 yards and a little bit of an extra jump.
Yeah, no push whatsoever by the Catoosa offensive line. They're great stand by the Black Diamonds.
Good job.
Number 9, Taylor Treat with the carry up the middle.
Right.
Stopped by number 54.
Okay, so Catoosa will be in the punt formation. Who's back to receive?
Oh, it's a fake. It's a fake.
It's a fake. He's going to sweep it. He's got to sweep to the right.
No. He's got. Yeah, that was a great play by Catoosa to fake the punt. There was nobody on the right side there for the Black Diamonds.
Yeah, that was a 3 and out.
Caught him sleeping first game of the season. That stuff happens. Better to get it over with on the first drive of the season.
They'll be watching from now on.
Later on.
They'll be watching.
And the Black Diamonds trying to recover from that little fake there.
I got the first game jitters, man. It's okay. All right, so we're going to have trips, wide receivers to the far side, quarterback back in the shotgun. He throws it out. He's going to throw a little screen pass to the left. Oh, the Diamonds bring him down. Looks like on the play.
Chris Ortega with the tackle there.
Is that 7? Yep.
Yeah. Great tackle there by Ortega. Was not fooled at all. The receiver was just standing there.
Yeah, Ortega broke up quick on it.
Great tackle. Again, the defense has been very good for the Black Diamonds so far. A little bit of a special teams hiccup. But other than that, that's just the way to do it.
Technical difficulties, my fault.
We're getting this worked out, ladies and gentlemen. All right, here we go.
Much better. Perfect. All right, Catoosa back in the shotgun. Uh-oh, he's going to pull the ball. He faked up the middle, but nice play by Ortega.
Again, Chris Ortega.
Yep.
All over the field. It was not fooled at all. Big loss there by Catoosa.
Yep.
Great defensive stand. Again, the Diamonds, 5 plays. 2 yards they've gotten?
It's pretty good. Yeah, this is awesome.
I've always been told if teams are having to fake punts and pull out all the trickery this early, they're scared of it.
They're a little bit afraid.
They're scared of it. That's a good thing.
That's right. All right, score 0-0. You got 9 minutes and 39 seconds left on the clock here on Mix TV, Channel 19, Diamond Net.
It's like third and about 7 here.
Yeah, we're gonna have you're gonna have a spread offense, 4 wide receivers, 2 on either side. The quarterback's gonna take a timeout.
Actually, it's 3rd and 16. I forgot the sack there. So yeah, there you go. Looks like they're going to take a timeout. While they take a timeout, we're going to take a timeout. We're going to take one as well. You're listening to Mix TV, or you're watching Mix TV. Welcome you back to Catoosa here is on the 3rd down play, 3rd and 16.
Nice screen play by Catoosa, but Sallisaw was good. Did a good job of staying home, and linebacker stepped back, made a good play. He's going to bring up 4th down for Catoosa.
Little bend, don't break there on the 3rd down. Let them get about 7 or 8 yards. As long as they don't get 16. That's a good thing. It looks like Catoosa is contemplating going for it here.
Yeah, 4th and 7. Catoosa, they're going to go for it. They've got a pretty good field position. Made their way into diamond territory. They're at about the 38-yard line. I think they're going to come out in probably shotgun set, I would imagine.
Yeah, we're not used to these slow plays. We're used to the hurry up, no huddle, you know.
Nope, they're going under center. They got the I formation, 2 wide receivers at the far side. Oh, he's going to be a bootleg to the far side. He's scrambling. Diamonds bring pressure, and it's picked off by the Black Diamonds.
Nice play there. We're not fooled at all.
Nope.
Tried to run a naked bootleg out of the I formation. No, sir.
2700 Capehart on the play, stayed home. They tried a counter play, a counter boot, and Sallisaw. Of course, Catoosa didn't have anything to lose throwing it there.
No, they didn't.
But nice play by Hunter Capehart. Got a little momentum for the Black Diamonds. Here we go. Now Diamonds going to get a groove. We're going to get our groove. Ready?
Yeah, that's right.
Let's do this.
As Brad Bell. We'll call him Blake Bell about 7 times tonight. We apologize for that. Brad Bell. Hey, we're in Oklahoma. It's a thing.
We've been like 2 years for seeing
I know. But it's all good. But
Brad
here they
Bell.
come. Here they go.
All right, Brad Bell, number 1. He is your quarterback. He's going to be in the shotgun. Got 2 wide receivers to the near side. Capehart to his right. We're going to have a false start on the Diamonds. Let's see.
Timeout. Black Diamonds on the field.
Okay, we got a timeout.
Looks like they got a timeout. They're going to take a timeout. We're going to take one as well. You're watching Sallisaw Black Diamond Football on Mix TV, Channel 19. And welcome back to Frank McNabb Stadium here in Catoosa, Oklahoma. Sallisaw already had to call a timeout there, but they're looking to get their offensive season going here, Dave.
That's right. 1st down and 10 for the Black Diamonds. Got 3 wide receivers and a wing back in the shotgun. Brad Bell, number 1. He gives to the left side. That's Hunter Capehart. Oh, he's running a sweep. Nice play by Capehart. He runs over one guy and takes another one with him, Justin.
Yeah, that was a great play there by Capehart. Got the edge. Juked one guy, was able to get about 14, 15 yards there. So great first play of the season for the Black Diamonds. And who else but number 27, Hunter Capehart.
Hunter Capehart. He's already gotten offers from NSU, and I'm sure there's going to be some other people calling.
Oh, absolutely.
Right,
we saw him on defense earlier, so he's
right.
not just a one-way guy.
Yep. He may have got nicked up just a little bit. He's going to come out and get some water, maybe stretch it out. It is warm out there, I must say. Okay, Brad Bell, your quarterback. He's in the shotgun. Going to have trips to the far side. No tight end. Wide receiver to the near side. You're going to fake it up the middle, and here comes Bell, but I think there's going to be a penalty on the Diamonds.
Yeah, he kept it on the option there and tried to juke and jive, and it just wasn't there, and it looks like they're going to get a holding penalty on top of that. Not exactly how you want to start 1st down after a big play by Capehart.
No, we're going to see. We're going to get the officials' call here. It's going to be a holding call. You're right, Justin.
Yeah, that was clearly in the middle of the offensive line there. 10-yard penalty on the Diamonds. We're going to bring up 1st and 20. Again, you don't want to play behind the sticks at all.
No.
Especially on your first offensive drive.
No, especially after almost 2 3-and-outs on the first.
Looks like we got the refs mic'd up here. So we'll be able to tell what's going on.
That's good. Yeah, we'll let them be part of the action. That's good.
We'll wait for their call.
That's right.
But again, a couple of good run by Capehart on 1st down, and then to get a holding penalty like that. Not what you want, but the Black Diamond offense has shown it can get yards in chunks.
All right, so Oliver at the far side, he's playing split end. Ortega playing flanker on the far side. Bell back in the shotgun. You got 2 wide receivers to the near side. Bell scrambles to the right. He's got Oliver on the out route. Nice play, quarterback to quarterback. That's what you want to see. That's a nice, 12-yard comeback play?
Yeah, and anytime you got a quarterback that's a threat to run and can throw like that on the run, that's just a recipe for good things for the Black Diamonds. Get most of the penalty yardage back, if not more than that, on 1st down.
That's right. So it's going to bring up 2nd down and 11, a lot more manageable for the Black
absolutely.
Diamonds. Good job by Oliver. Bell to Oliver.
Yeah, quarterback to backup quarterback, I guess.
Looked like a pretty good split in there, didn't he? That's good.
Yeah, that's a team player right there, ladies and gentlemen. We'd heard that both of these guys really like each other.
That's good. We got trips to the near side. One wide receiver to the far side, one running back. Bell back in the shotgun. He fakes it up the middle. No, he gives. Who is that? Oh, my goodness, nice play. Once that sun goes down, we'll have it.
Yeah, we will have it there. We apologize that we could not see. It's 36. Looks like that was Clay Glass there with a big return. So
That's our best defender.
Best defender, best running back. There's a lot of guys from Oklahoma history, football lore, that played linebacker and running back. So that's a good combination to have there. Great pickup.
I'm looking for Capehart on the sideline. See if he's going to get back in there.
Yeah, I think I see him over there, just kind of stretching out a little bit.
Good. All right. So trips.
3rd and 1
set
here.
to the near side, as you'll see on your screen. One wide receiver to the far side. Bell back at the shotgun. He gives up the middle. Low snap. Kind of got the play off of rhythm from the initial start.
Yeah, and Glass with nowhere to go there. It's going to bring up about a 4th and 5. See what the Diamonds do here if they're going to punt. Probably going to punt with as good as the defense is playing, but then again, since they're playing so good, they may not want them to punt.
They may not want to.
Yeah, it looks like they're going to go for it.
Yeah, it's going to be 4th and 5.5, 4th and 6. Diamonds are in Catoosa
A short
territory.
6, a long 5, as they used to say back in the day. But here they go.
All right, spread offense, quarterback, shotgun, set. Bell takes a snap. He steps to the right. He's got some time. Now he's going to cut across the grain. He's going to the left. He's got the first down and more. Nice play by Brad Bell, your quarterback, BB1.
There you go. And there was a great play. He flowed the defense to the right side. There was nobody over here on the left. And with the wheels that he has, he was able to take it off and get about 10 yards, get a first down.
Yeah, sometimes I get to go watch the high school practices, and he's been known to do that.
Yeah. Here we go. Great play there by the Black Diamonds on 4th down. Really had nothing to lose there. Anytime you're across the 50, and like I said, as good as the defense has been playing.
Here we are in the Indian territory at the 35. Bell back in the shotgun. It's a read option, but he gives it up the middle. There's Capehart back in the game. He's good for about 5 or 6 yards, I would say, when you say it's about 5 or 6.
Yeah, that was about 5 or 6 yards right there. Hunter Capehart.
Number 27.
Obviously got banged up a little bit, but not too much.
All right, so they pull Capehart, going to give him a rest. 36 back in the game. Clay Glass probably going to play running back.
That's a pretty good backup to have.
Yeah, for sure.
That's not a bad problem to have for Coach Bethel.
No, that's good.
Bring up 2nd down and 3 for the Black Diamonds.
All right, so we got 2 wide receivers to the far side, tied into the near side along with a flanker. Bell back in the shotgun. He takes the snap. It's an option to keep. Good for about 3 or 4 yards. Bell's got some wheels on him. That's good. He's a good runner.
Yeah, about
so
2 or 3 yards there.
That's going to bring up 3rd and short for the Black Diamonds. Good spot to be in. Close to the 30-yard line.
Let's take a look at that again on the McDonald's. I'm loving it replay here.
Replay.
Yeah, I'm going to take a look at
with a flanker.
See how
Bell
close
back
he
in the
was
shotgun.
to getting the first down here.
Snap, it's an option.
Fake the option. He is really, really close. They'll bring up 2nd and short here.
Bell takes a snap.
Perfect.
He steps to the right. He's got some time. Now he's going to cut across the grain. He's going to the left. He's got the first down in the game. At the 35, Bell back in the shotgun. Quarterback. Bell gives up the middle to Capehart. Capehart, but he gives around the middle bit. He breaks the tackle, and he carries 2 with him. 3 flanker. Took 4 of them to bring him down. Back in the shotgun.
Yeah,
nice play.
Great run there by Capehart. Just a tough runner that young man is. Tough kid. Tough to bring down.
4.5 minutes to go here. 4:36 is up on the screen. Okay, 4:36 to go in the first quarter.
Number 27.
It's going to be first down and 10 from about the 15-yard line.
After gaining enough for the first down, stopped by number 15, Matt Dillon. And number 28, Dylan Phillips for the Indians. The first down and 10 for the Black Diamonds at the Indian 15.
Looks like Aubrey Henshaw, 81, is a wide receiver. Ortega, 7, is playing a wide receiver. This is kind of their big package. Got a tight end to the left side. Now he's moving over to the right. 2 running backs. Looks like they're going to take a timeout, though. Make sure things are right.
All right, they're going to take a timeout. We'll step aside as well. You're watching Sallisaw Black Diamond Football on Mix TV, Channel 19. Welcome back to Frank McNabb Stadium here in Catoosa, Oklahoma, where Sallisaw is looking at it 1st and 10. Got a nice little drive going here as they intercepted a 4th down pass from Catoosa to take over. Defense has played well. They got burned on a special teams fake punt, but other than that, it's been all Black Diamond so far.
Yeah, they've done a good job of controlling the clock on this series. 4 minutes, 9 seconds to go in the first quarter. Looks like we're going to have 2 wide receivers to the near side. Two tight end. Oh, 1 tight end. Sorry. Bell, he scrambles to the left after the play action pass. Oh, who does he have, Justin? I can't see it from that angle.
Great pass right there. Looks like it's going to be brought in by number, and he doesn't turn it back.
Number 1.
Is that Oliver?
That says number 81, Aubrey Henshaw. That's who I thought it was. I didn't want to give the wrong name, but a great connection there. Almost getting to the end zone, making it to the 5-yard line.
That's right. Judging by the sun, we got about 30 minutes left. Then we'll be able to see it a little better.
We assure you, folks, it is hard to see it, but this glass ain't exactly clean either. It's making it 10 times worse.
All right, so Sallisaw, 1st and 5, 1st and goal from the 5. Back in the shotgun. Wide receivers to either side. He gives to the right. That's Hunter Capehart on the sweep. He spins out of a tackle, and he got a touchdown for your Sallisaw Black Diamonds.
Yeah, that's a first touchdown of the season. Hunter Capehart. Let's take a look at it on the replay here. Just basically outran everybody. Yeah, he's going to go to the right. And ran it out. Let's take a look at that on the McDonald's. I'm loving it. Replay.
Just a simple sweep play to the right, out of the shotgun.
Right.
Wide receivers to either side. He gives to the right. That's Hunter Capehart on the sweep.
He just beat the other guy to it.
Nice play. Back in the shotgun. And your kicker is number 6. It's good.
There you go.
Juan Castor.
7-0. Sallisaw gets on the board first, Dave. They made that look easy. And that's what you want. That's what you want. You want it to look good.
That's right. They took the ball away.
Yep. Change of possession. So we're going to step aside, take a break. You're watching Sallisaw Black Diamond Football on Mix TV, Channel 19. And welcome back to Frank McNack Stadium here in Catoosa, Oklahoma. Sallisaw 7, Catoosa nothing. Black Diamond's looking to kick off.
That's right. Juan Castor, number 6. He's on to kick.
Much
kind of a dribble. This time. That's right. Puts it into play. Hard to see the number, but he's brought down by number 4. That's going to be Nate Asbel on the tackle. Nice special teams play by the sophomore.
Yeah, hopefully the defense plays as good as they did on the first couple of series. I said, well, I guess you say first series with change of possession in there, but
I hope they keep it up.
Sallisaw looking really good so far.
7-0,
looks like they got extra pep in their step.
That's right. I wanted a high five after that touchdown. I'm excited, man.
Hey, man, it's all good. This is our team this year.
That's
this
right.
Is our
I'm
team.
cheering for those Black Diamonds.
So, yeah, if we get a little excited, don't worry about it, ladies and gentlemen. We know you're excited as well.
That's right. It's going to be an I formation for Catoosa. Wide receivers on either side. Tied into the near side. Quarterback gives up the middle. This is zone play. Straight up blocking zone up the middle.
Yeah.
Nice play by the defense.
Yeah, great stop there. Not fooled at all. Giving up those, couple of yards here and there. There's nothing wrong with that.
Jacob Brown on the tackle.
It's going to be tough to run up the gut on those big nose guards and the ends there. There's some big old boys down there.
Tackles they're playing well. There's only 3 of them, but as long as they play well.
When you got that much confidence and just 3 guys to run your line, you must feel pretty good. And then you got linebackers like Clay Glass out there. Yeah, that's good. That's the good stuff.
Yep. All right. So the Diamonds now have 4 down linemen. It's a sweep play to the fullback, but the Diamonds, those 4 down linemen, they got a nice surge.
They are not fooled at all whatsoever. I think Catoosa thought maybe they underestimated the speed of the Black Diamonds. I'm not sure what was going on there, but they have just ate up.
I don't think Catoosa's put the ball in the air. Have they put the ball in the air?
No, they have not. I know they do have a new quarterback. And, again, we apologize. We do not have a Catoosa roster. They did not bring us one, as we were promised. So we will just go as we can.
Clay Glass on that tackle.
We'll do it NCAA football style, just numbers only.
Looks like we got a flag on the play. I think it's going to be on Catoosa. Could be wishful thinking. We'll see.
I think it was just let's see what they got. Sideline warning on Catoosa.
Going to ask the player to step back.
Get a little excited over there. That happens sometimes. Good thing they can't give sideline warnings on other press box warnings. Press box warning. Hey, you guys up there, stop cheering so loud.
But there will be no penalty. It's just a warning. 2nd down and 7 for Catoosa. They're in the shotgun, but they still haven't passed yet, so that's why Sallisaw has 5 down linemen and 2 linebackers. You got your 4 DBs, but they are going to throw here. Oh, nice play.
Yeah, that was double covered there. We're going to take a look at that again on the McDonald's replay there. Great defense by the Black Diamonds. Check it out here.
Sallisaw has 5 down linemen and 2 linebackers.
We just mentioned they had not put it in the air,
but they are going to throw.
Quarterback steps back. And then there was just double coverage. 2 diamonds there. We're down there. Number 11, Jordan Oliver on the coverage. So great defense. Forcing a punt.
That's actually their second pass. The first one was intercepted.
That's right.
About
yeah,
that
that's true. That was really more of a punt.
Well, and on 4th down, I understand. Yeah. All right, so your Catoosa.
It looks like they called. Looks like they called a penalty on the Black Diamonds. May have been a pass interference there. Unbelievable. I didn't see that. I mean, the flag, again, it's hard to see up here, but I guess there was a flag on the field. Bringing up a first down, automatic first down. So another stop on third down ruined by a mistake.
All right, the running back in motion, but they're going to give it to the fullback up the middle over to the left side. He's good for about 3 or 4 yards for the Indians.
Yeah, number 71, Jacob Brown, met him there first in the backfield. He got a few yards out of it, but nothing too big there.
Number 9.
And we were watching the instant replay. I didn't
see
don't
it
really
either.
complain about referees,
Hey, home
but
field.
it's all
baby.
good. Yeah.
It's okay. Again, if they're having to use that to beat you or even stay with you, that's a good sign for Sallisaw.
I just couldn't figure out what it was, but okay. All right, second down and 7 or 8. Minute 46 to go in the first quarter. Ball's on the 48-yard line. Quarterback in the shotgun. He's going to give up the middle. The running back stopped quickly.
Great defense by the Diamonds.
62-7.
Jason Bartell, Chris Ortega met him in the backfield. They're not fooling Sallisaw at all with the running. Again, the only offense they've got was the fake punt and then the big pass interference penalty. So good news. That's great for the Diamonds.
Yep. Sallisaw is going to stack the box until they can prove they can throw the football. So
exactly.
Third down and 7. Catoosa still has all their timeouts in the half. Sallisaw has used 2, but they've got the lead 7-0. 1:07 left on the clock here in the first quarter. Quarterback's going to be under center in the I formation. He turns right. He fakes it. He's going to throw.
Incomplete. Just over the head there.
Intended for number 41.
Yeah, forcing a punt. Okay. As we set up the punt formation here.
Okay, so number 1, Brad Bell, your quarterback, is also going to be your punt returner. Last time they were in this position, of course, Catoosa faked it, but he's not going to do it. Whoa, he is going to do it this time. But Sallisaw stays home, but oh no, 2 fake punts. That's not good for the Diamonds. First down for Catoosa.
It looks like they're running a rugby-style punt where they're giving that guy the option to keep it or kick it, and he's kept it both times. Sallysaw's just not been home.
That one was hard to call because it was back-to-back.
Yeah, you think they're surely not going to do it again, but it's the old Jeff Fisher rule. He says keep trying it until they stop you. Remember, I'm a Colts fan, and at one time he was with the Titans. They did 8 onside kicks in a row because the Colts could not stop it. So he just kept doing it.
Well, it's going to be first down and 10 for Catoosa. That seems to be their most effective play so far. So they've got the ball at the 39-yard line, first and 10. Quarterback's going to be in the shotgun, kind of a pistol look. Quarterback steps back. He's going to throw. He's got a fade route. Oh, broken up by number 81. Nice job by Aubrey Henshaw on the defense.
Yeah, great defense there by Sallisaw. We were just mentioning about Catoosa not throwing the ball, and they've thrown it a few times here, but thankfully for the Black Diamonds, they've stayed back on defense.
I don't think they've gotten a –
they haven't gotten a first down
from passing
legitly all night.
So it's going to be, second down and 10. Ball's on the 39-yard line. 42 and a half seconds and a half. Ooh. 42 point. They've got a nice score. 42 and a half seconds to go in the first quarter. Wide receivers on either side. I formation. Zone play. Off to the left. It's going to be a fumble. Looks like Sallisaw. Let's wait for the signal. First down, your Black Diamonds. Yeah, turnover.
Yeah, that's definitely what you want here if you're Sallisaw.
Sallysaw's playing really good defense. Good job, Black Diamonds.
Take a look at that on the McDonald's replay here. See if we can't see who stripped the ball here.
On either side.
Black Diamonds take over and have the ball first down and 10 from their own 39.
It's like number 1, Brad Bell was there. I'm not sure who really caused it there, but in other words, Black Diamonds have it first down.
In any event, Black Diamonds are going to have the football. 34 seconds to go here in the first quarter. 2 wide receivers to the near side, 1 to the far side. Going to have 2 running backs in the backfield with Bell. Bell's going to be in the shotgun. He's an option read, and he's going to follow his running back. He's running hard, but he didn't get to go very far that time, Justin. Brad Bell.
Yeah, Catoosa was not fooled at all there. Again, I think Sallysaw's running the play till they stop it, but not fooled. Lost about 2 yards. They gave him forward progress at least.
Yep, Diamonds are going to let the clock run out. That'll be the end of the first quarter where your Sallisaw Black Diamonds have a lead 7-0. It's going to Good night.
Yeah,
Football.
that was a great.
Good night for
that was a
football,
great.
Jess.
That was a great quarter by Sallisaw. So that's exactly what you want, and that's going to do it for the first quarter here at Catoosa. Sallisaw Black Diamonds at 7, Catoosa Indians nothing. You're watching Sallisaw Black Diamond football on Mix TV channel 19. Sallisaw having everything going here. You got several plays here. You got Bell with, I think it's 21 yards rushing.
That's right.
So here we go back to action.
All right, Bell's going to scramble to the right. Kind of a busted play. He's going to try to get what he can out of it. We'll call it a quarterback sweep to the right.
Yeah, great play. Got more than they did last time, so that's always good. About 7 or 8 yards. Bring up a 3rd and short. That's a lot better than a 3rd and long, as they like to say.
That's right.
Brad Bell with the carry.
So Brad Bell, nice run, got what he could. It's going to be 3rd down and 6 for the Diamonds.
Brought down by number 6, Braden Potter.
Again, Sallisaw rolling so far. They've just kind of been their own worst enemy with special teams mishaps. But other than that, it's been all Sallisaw so far.
Second quarter. All right, you got Brad Bell in the shotgun. 2 wide receivers to the far side, 1 to the near. I think we got a helmet adjustment.
Yep.
Probably
That's a good
equipment.
thing. Safety first, ladies and gentlemen.
That's right. Bell in the shotgun. He scrambles to the left. Capehart picks up the defender. He tosses to Capehart. Interesting play. Kind of turned into a little interesting screen pass, but it's going to bring up 4th down for the Black Diamonds, Justin.
Yeah, a little backyard football broke out there. The play wasn't there, so he just tossed it to his buddy and made a little bit out of that. Not much, so better than taking the sack.
Nope, so the Sallisaw Black Diamonds are going to have your first punt of the night. 4th down and about 9, so they must have lost 2 on that play. That brings up number 3, Oscar Jimenez, senior, as your punter. Jimenez takes a snap. Lefty. Not a great punt, but he got it away. It's going to be, about the 48-yard line.
Yep, not a bad play. Might have got a finger on that, but I don't think they did. But, yeah.
All right. 10 minutes, 22 seconds to go here in the second quarter.
Yeah, and so far, Dave, we mentioned it's been all Sallisaw. The offense has been looking good. Had a little bit of stumble there. Again, they got behind the sticks on 1st down, and that's never good. But the defense has played outstanding. This will be the 3rd series for Catoosa. And like we said, other than a couple of special teams, mix-ups, Sallysaw's been going
pretty
great
solid
so far.
Catoosa Indians, they're going to be under center, I formation, 2 wide receivers to the near side, 1 to the far. It's going to be an option play. He gives it. No, he pulls it, and then he goes the other way. That's number 1. We don't have his name, but Diamonds brought him down after about 3 or 4 yards. It's going to be 2nd down for Catoosa Indians.
Yeah, the Diamonds read the option. They took out the running back, but the quarterback kept it and got a few yards out of it. But, again, great defense by Sallisaw.
2nd down and 7. Out around the 49-yard line in the Diamond territory. Right here on Mix TV, Channel 19, on DiamondNet, and also KXMX.com.
Not used to seeing that huddle.
I know what happened, right?
Catoosa with the huddle. That's something you don't see very much nowadays.
You don't see him go under. You don't see a lot of teams go under center either. All right, number 1, he's back to pass. He's going to throw it out into the flats, but the Diamonds make a nice tackle. Looks like number 1, Brad Bell, playing well both ways.
Yeah, he read that one a mile away, was able to check it out, and that was a great play by the Black Diamonds. Brad Bell, number 1 there. Let's take a look at it here on the replay. He was just, all over this. And the quarterback, like you said, under center is rare nowadays.
Yeah, simple 3-step drop, throws into the flats, and Bell was there quickly. Nice jump on the ball.
He was all over that.
All right, Catoosa in the I formation, kind of a pro set. He gives up the middle to the fullback. He might have the 1st down. We'll have to take a look. I think it is going to be a 1st down. That's just a simple dive play out of that option package, I formation. So that will move the chains, and Catoosa will have a 1st down.
It's 3rd and 3. They picked up 5, and that's all they needed.
All they needed, 8:58 to go here in the second quarter.
3rd 1st down of the evening for Catoosa. Their first 1st down that was not via penalty or punt. Or fake punt, I should say.
You're keeping that stat in your brain. That's pretty impressive.
Pretty good, yeah. Don't expect too much of that.
That's really good. All right, quarterback. He takes a 3-step drop. He fakes to the right, but he's got to look at Oliver staying home. Nice play for your Black Diamonds. Oliver with a pick.
Interception there. Jordan Oliver, fantastically. He read that a mile away. Take a look back on replay. A couple of great plays by the secondary of the Black Diamonds for the last two here.
Yeah, you'll see the quarterback tries to look off Oliver, but he stays home. Quarterback comes back to the left. Oliver was there the whole time. It was actually had two men there. Also on the coverage was Oscar Jimenez. The play never had a chance.
No.
So the Black
That was
Diamonds.
a floater. You can't float those to the air like that. Well, you can, but 9 times out of 10, that's what's going to happen.
So the Diamonds take the ball out around the 6-yard line, 1st and 10. They got a long way to go, but it'll be good to burn up some clock. They're going to be in the shotgun formation. 2 wide receivers to the far side, tied into the near side. He's going to give up the middle to K-Part. K-Part's good for about, I'd say, let's give him a yard and a half. It's going to bring up 2nd down and long, 2nd down and 9 for the Diamonds.
Yeah, I like what Sallisaw is doing here. They're able to run up the middle like that. I think they're setting up the big play. I think that's what they're doing. But again, you may not need the big play with them has been on the ground.
That's right. Just churn that clock. 7-0 is your score. Just over 8 to go in the second quarter. 2nd down and 10. Diamonds have 1 timeout. Catoosa has all 3 of their timeouts remaining. Under 8 now here. All right, we're going to give to K-Part over to the left side out of the shotgun. They were ready for that one.
Yeah, they were not fooled.
No, they're going to start keying on K-Part there. But the clock continues to run. Sallisaw still with the lead. Looks like it's going to be 3rd down and about 11, so he lost a yard there.
Again, no huddle for Sallisaw.
7:23 to go here in the half. We're trying to restart the play clock.
Fast moving first half.
Yeah. Okay, 2 running backs in the backfield, 2 wide receivers to the near side. Bell scrambles right. He's going to pull it down, but he couldn't get away from the linebacker. They stayed home, and it's going to bring up 4th down from deep in Diamond territory. Looking for a good punt this time, Justin.
Yeah, you're going to definitely need one now, backed up in your own territory like this. So Sallisaw was not able to take advantage of that pick. As a matter of fact, they lost yardage.
Yep.
So it's not what you want. Ran 3 straight plays, and Catoosa not fooled on this series.
So it's going to be 4th down and 10. Of course, they're going to punt. Looking for a good punt out of stand by. Another equipment.
They're having all kinds of equipment issues down there.
First game.
Yeah, I'm not sure. These kids like to wear their helmets loose. I know because I have a son that plays football, and they like to wear them loose. And,
Okay,
and
it's a new
and
fad.
the coaches say no,
No
you
way.
don't want your helmet loose, and
No
they
way.
try to push those rules as much as they can. And this is generally what happens. What they don't realize is if your helmet's not on, you can't play.
No.
So it really doesn't do you any good.
No. I always like mine super tight.
Absolutely.
Lots of pads. All right, so much better punt. Nice high spiraling punt. Out to looking for that roll out to about the 40-yard line thereabouts where Catoosa will take over, but it got the ball out of Diamond territory or out of deep in Diamond territory. Catoosa will take over.
Yeah, so
First
they're
down and 10.
change of possession here.
By number 3, Oscar Jimenez for the Black Diamonds. Down by
As the sun is finally beginning to go down, Dave.
It's waning.
It's not wanting to. It's not wanting to at all, but it is.
First down and 10. Catoosa is going to be in the I formation. Wide receivers on either side. They've got a tight end to the far side. It's going to be a simple dive play up the middle, brought down by number 36 Glass and number 92.
Yeah, that's like you said, simple dive play up the middle. Nothing fancy about it, but that's kind of what Catoosa's been doing. They'll do that a few times, and then boom, they'll bump one out to the right and kind of catch Sallisaw off guard.
They're trying to look for a lull.
Let's hope that's a good way of putting it.
Let's hope the Diamonds stay home. That's what they've been doing, though. I mean, that's how they got 2 interceptions. So, as broadcasters, it's okay to cross our fingers.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
It's okay. They can't see us anymore.
I'm cheering, man. All right, quarterback number 1 in the pistol. He scrambles to the right. Diamonds get some pressure, but he throws it into the flats. Brought down by number 1, Bell. 81, Aubrey Henshaw also over there, but Bell gets the tackle. Decent play for the Catoosa Indians.
Yeah, going to be just short of the first down by about a yard, maybe 2. Bringing up third down and 2.
On the play, brought down by number 1, Brad Bell for the Black Diamond.
Yeah, Brad Bell all over the place. Defense, offense.
From the Black Diamond,
With that memory of yours, I can't believe that you don't have, like, I mean, there's no telling what's going to come out of there. Some crazy stats. It's good.
It'll be obscure or whatever it is.
All right, 3rd and 3. It's going to be 4-down territory here for sure. So the Diamonds hoping to make a stop right here. They've got him in the backfield. They tried the option play, but stayed home. And the Diamond surge came through. Good job, Black Diamonds.
Yeah, they were ready for that. Read that one all the way. No chance for Catoosa there.
Catoosa's probably going to go for it here. 4th down and less than 4.
Jacob Brown for the Black Diamond. Bringing up 4th down.
They may take a timeout here. They got 3 timeouts left. Only 4.5 to go in the half.
Can't take them with you to the locker room.
I mean,
but you can.
I don't know a lot.
There's no value to them.
No,
so.
you can, but then
It's
they
like
disappear.
Monopoly money, man.
All right. They're going to go for it on 4th down. I formation. I thought they might take a timeout.
All right, they're going to step aside. We're going to step aside as well. You're watching Sallisaw Black Diamond Football on Mix TV, Channel 19. And welcome back to Catoosa, Frank McNabb Stadium.
Good job.
Dave Martin, Justin Pettit here with you. We're Dave. So far, so good for Sallisaw.
That's right, 7-0. 4 minutes and 9 seconds to go here in the first quarter. It's going to be 4th down and 5. Big play for the Diamond defense. Let's take a look at the crowd. I'll give you guys a little bit of the ambiance. The crowd's looking good tonight. They got that black and orange.
I think there's more Sallisaw people than Catoosa people. I'm telling you.
I think so. Good job, Black Diamonds. Okay, 4th down and 5. Quarterback's going to be under center first. 4th. Number 1. He's going to throw a hitch route to the far side. Oh, no. Henshaw is going to bring him down.
Oh, he fumbled.
Oh, he fumbled it out of bounds.
Not sure where they're going to mark that ball, but got away with a little bit of a push-off there, the receiver there for Catoosa. But that's okay.
Didn't see any laundry, so I guess it didn't happen. 4 minutes to go. That was a big play for Catoosa.
Yeah, we'll take a look at it here on the replay. See what we can see. There was a little bit of a push there.
Indians have the ball 1st down and goal.
Great play by Catoosa either way.
Yeah. Just a nice
No,
hitch
he just a little hitch route. You're out. And Henshaw almost had him there, but the guy was able to power his way through. Then he fumbles the ball forward. Didn't go through the end zone.
Nope.
So it did stay about. So great.
Yep.
Should say a lucky break for Catoosa.
Yeah, they're going to put the ball where he last had possession. I formation up the left side. That's going to be a simple zone play. Just block the guy in front of you and see if you can find a lane. He's good for about a yard.
Yeah, great defense there by Sallisaw. Running it up the middle hasn't been working for Catoosa. They keep trying it. And, of course, like you said, they're I think maybe trying to catch him off guard. But so far so good for the Black Diamonds here. And you know Catoosa is going to try to run the clock out here.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. There's no reason to leave any time on the clock. They want to get in the end zone first, but so they're definitely going to run the ball here. Unless they fool me, hopefully they don't fool the Black Diamonds, so we'll see. Come on, Black Diamonds. All right, 2 wide receivers to the near side, 1 to the far. Quarterback goes up the middle. It's going to be a quarterback sneak and good for the Catoosa Indian touchdown. 7-6.
Yeah, and that was pretty simple there. We'll take a look at it here on the replay. Quarterback just kept his own and went off the left tackle, and there it was.
Yep, they've kept the ball on the ground all night.
No, actually handed it off to the again, the sun is in our eye, ladies and gentlemen, but handed it off to the fullback there, and he was able to get in. And now Catoosa an extra point away from tying this ball game. You got to be almost frustrated if you're the Black Diamonds. You've played so well, and Catoosa is an extra point away. They've got every lucky break so far, but that happens sometimes. You got to overcome those obstacles.
A little bit of adversity, never hurt anybody. All right, so number 12 is going to be back to kick the extra point. High snap, but it's good. So that's going to even the scoreboard with 3:19 to go here in the half here at Frank McNabb Stadium on Highway 66 in Catoosa, Oklahoma, USA. Sallisaw out of 4A4 playing the 4A3 Catoosa Indians. Catoosa's major win last year was against Cassia Hall, who went pretty far in 3A playoffs. So Catoosa's a good team.
Yeah, they are bringing back not bringing back very many guys. So they have a young team. We were talking earlier today, previewing the game. Sallisaw has a lot of sophomores. I mean, a lot of sophomores and juniors. Like I said, pretty much the whole offensive line is juniors. So kind of a good mix there.
Yeah, we're going to get some good experience tonight, and hopefully we're going to get this win.
Yeah,
it's going to be a good game.
Still 3 minutes left to go here in the half in Sallisaw. That's a lot of time for them, the way they run their offense. You go like Catoosa where they still huddle and they like to run the ball and run the ball, run the ball. Sallisaw, the exact opposite. They can score on you real quick, and hopefully that's what's going to happen here. Of course, they will get the ball to start the second half as well.
That's right, because they got that first turnover early in the game, so they kind of have that advantage. Going to be 3:19 to go. Once again, Brad Bell and Hunter Capehart, capable returners, I'd say.
That's your offensive backfield returning punts or kickoffs. Excuse me.
Yes, sir. Let's sit back and watch this play. Nice kickoff. It's going to go to Capehart at the 10. He's brought down. He almost shook that defender, but number 4, the little guy, made a nice special teams tackle. It's going to put the Diamonds
with the kickoff return for the Black Diamonds.
First and 10.
Yeah,
with 3 minutes to go. Got a long way to go, but they can do it.
Yeah, pretty frustrating for Sallisaw there. Hunter Capehart, if he could have broke that tackle, had a wide open space over here on the field. But again, they tackled him just enough to bring him down.
Sometimes those little guys make good plays on special teams. They're fast. All right, it's going to have trips set to the near side. One wide receiver to the far side. Bell's going to be in the shotgun. The pistol formation. Back there with Capehart. Low snap. Gives up the middle. Capehart, he's got a seam. He's looking for a blocker. Nice play by Hunter Capehart.
Yeah, gained about 18 yards there.
Nice play by the offensive line. Let's give it up to them.
Yeah, they were the ones with a big hole there for Hunter Capehart as he got about 18 yards there. Great play. Like I said, offensive line was out there. Take a look at it here on the replay. Just churning and churning. Would not be denied.
Nice.
Big hole. Look at that. Great block down by the center. And then a missed tackle. That's exactly what you want right there. Back to live action here.
Here we are. Bell back to pass. He's going to throw the hitch route over to the near side. 23 on the reception. That's Matt Fulbright. He's a junior. Your lineman for tonight. We'll go through him here. Josh Wiley, 54. 71's Jacob Brown. You got to give it up to those linemen, man. They save your life if you're a quarterback.
Oh, yeah.
They're
running back, too.
That's right.
For the Indians. Bring up second down at about 7.
Caden Bailey over here to the near side. He's in a split end. Split end. That's an old school term right there.
I like it.
Some 90s stuff right there. Okay, trips to the far side. It's going to be a false start against the Diamonds.
Yeah, hard to get a rhythm going here whenever you're having penalties like that.
Yeah, we got the clock against you. 2 minutes, 12 seconds to go. Going to move back 5 yards. Going to be second down and 12 for the Diamonds.
Sallisaw still has one timeout left.
Yep. The ball's going to be at, the 33-yard line?
Again, second and 12 for the Black Diamonds here. Again, you're trying to do a hurry-up offense, and little mistakes like that sort of put a hitch in that.
All right, Bell's going to be in the shotgun. He's back to pass. It's a screen play. It's going to be 23 over the middle. Good play for about 5 or 6 yards. Won't move the chains, but it does move the ball a little bit down the field. Minute and a half, approaching a minute and a half in the first half. Minute and a half in the first half.
Right.
Sorry.
Sounds weird, but we know what you mean. Looks like Sallisaw is going to take a timeout here.
All right, cool.
Actually, I don't know what's going on here. We got another
equipment issue.
Another equipment issue here for Catoosa. Again, keep those helmets on. People out there that are going to play football, strap them up.
Sallisaw.
Now they actually call them officials timeout. I think they should do it like college. If you got to come off the field, you missed the play. There's nothing you can do about it.
Or charge them with the timeout.
Yeah, that'll work too.
Okay, we're going to have 4 wide receivers to the far side. Special set. It's a wildcat look, but Bell's in at quarterback. He's going to throw it out to the left side, but they were all over that.
Yeah, that Catoosa was not fooled at all on that play.
Capehart 27 tried to make a play, but the defender jumped on it quickly.
Yes, Sallysaw's going to take a timeout. We'll take a timeout as well. You're watching Black Diamond Football on Mixed TV, Channel 19.
Action number 3 punted. That's going to be Oscar Jimenez. he had to scramble to make that play, but nice play by the Diamonds. I feel like clapping after that one. That one was a pretty close one. Here we are here live at Frank McNabb Stadium in Catoosa, Oklahoma, where your Sallisaw Black Diamonds are tied with the Catoosa Indians 7-7. Dave Martin here with Justin Pettit, JP from the Morning Mix.
Yeah, the Morning Mix. Number 14, Sawyer Poole with the tackle there.
Excellent. Good job. Oh, he's a
Yeah, that was a nice scramble by the punter there. He had to readjust and looked like Catoosa had him in the backfield. So great play there.
Dangerous play. 1 minute to go here in the half. We thought this was going to be a good one, and we were right. All right. Looks like Catoosa is going to be in an ace formation with a fullback. The fullback's going to take the ball up the middle on a simple dive play. There was about 3 or 4 Diamonds there to make the tackle. They may be satisfied with just running the clock out.
Yeah, I think that's exactly what Catoosa is. Once they scored that touchdown and got it even, that's exactly what they want. That's a win for them.
Definitely. All right, now it feels like football season. Sun has gone down over the hills. Catoosa, Oklahoma, USA. Back in the shotgun. Number 1's going to throw it deep. He's got a fade route. Oh, the play was broken up. Two Black Diamond defenders.
Yeah, that was a great play there by Catoosa. Tried to catch him sleeping. They thought that, just like us, that they were going to run it out and take a look at the replay here.
Let's check it out. I think that was Bell and Henshaw. Is that right? Or Bell and Oliver, one of the two.
I think it was both the quarterbacks back there. They made up for it.
32-yard line.
Great defense. Almost a snag there by Bell, too, as it was coming down.
Nice play, Diamonds. That was 81 Henshaw on the defense. Yeah, there we go. Okay, Catoosa. They're trying a little bit of a misdirection with the quarterback. Faked it to the right, and then the quarterback tried to follow over to the left, but it wasn't happening. It's a good job for the Black Diamonds.
Yeah, I think that they had their one shot in there. It didn't work, so they're just going to
brought down by number 7.
Sallisaw maybe calling a timeout here. I don't know.
Looks like Catoosa's going to call a timeout there. Well, so far, Dave, it's been a tale of special teams for Sallisaw. They got caught a couple times, but the defense has played excellent. Other than, they've had one penalty, a pass interference penalty, but other than that, the defense has played very, very well. And the offense has looked good on a couple of drives, but then the last two, they've kind of stalled out. So hopefully they'll make some adjustments at halftime and get the offense rolling again. Yeah,
the first half went really pretty quickly because you saw a lot of ground game out there. Both teams doing a good job running. Yeah, Catoosa, they were focusing on that. On the fullback, and the Diamonds, of course, with Hunter Capehart. Yeah. You know what they're going to do.
I'm no coach, but I think both of these teams have the same game plan. Let's come out here and run the ball.
It's like a mirror image of one another. It's pretty good.
Yeah, and just, other than, Sallsaw's doing it out of shotgun and the pistol, and Catoosa's doing a lot of it under center. But
that's right. It's fun to watch.
It's hard to win on the road, no matter who you're playing.
Well, the Diamonds are going to do their best to do so tonight with 12.9 seconds. So I think Sallisaw did call that timeout.
They did,
They want one more. They want one more shot at it. That was their last timeout of the half. Bell going to be back to receive the punt. Catoosa's punter takes a snap. He's not faking it this time. Nice punt. Bell steps back away from it, and they're going to down it. That clock is stopped at about 5.6.
Sallisaw will be able to run at least one more play here on the offense. So, again, they got a really good punter. He's been their MVP so far.
Nice play. Yeah.
Big leg on that guy.
He's probably leading the team in rushing, except for
You're right. He's got probably the most rushing yards.
That's right.
And I'm pretty sure he's going to kick the extra point, too. So that's never a good thing.
Nope.
Whenever you're – well, I shouldn't say that. From the guy who never played competitive football in his life,
Listen, as long as you like football and watch football – it doesn't matter.
That's the only qualifications.
You just got to live in Oklahoma.
Right.
It don't matter if you played or not.
See if Sallisaw. See what they do here. I'm interested.
Okay, Bell's going to be back in the shotgun. You're going to have trips, wide receivers to the near side, one to the left, to the far side. It's going to be a hook and ladder. Hook and ladder. Oh, they ran that clock out a little quickly.
Yeah, they took about an extra 3 seconds off on the last play, but that's the home cooking.
Nice play.
There we go. We're at halftime of the opening game for the Sallisaw Black Diamonds. We're going to step aside for a quick break. We'll be back with the halftime show. You're watching Sallisaw Black Diamond Football on Mix TV, Channel 19.
All right, looks like we're going to have Hunter Williams entering the game now. He's a wrestler, and he is fast. So we've been watching him play wrestle for years. Good player. He's going to be deep. 27, Capehart and Bell. Those are your 3 returners. And we are about to get the third quarter underway. It's going to be, it looks like a fair catch by Oliver. It's going to be about the 28-yard line. Good field position for the Black Diamonds. Good place to start.
Yeah, I think that was just a bad punt for Catoosa because they've actually played very well on kickoff coverage. The 2 that they had, they've had a good time. So
they may not have wanted to kick the bell.
As well as he has played, that's probably good. But I don't know if I would be kicking it to Oliver either. Luckily for them that he fair caught. Sallisaw's going to have great field position to start the second half.
All right, so they're going to have just the linemen huddling up. Looks like it's going to be trips to the near side. Get your 3 wide receivers over here. 1 to the side. Bell's going to be in the shotgun. Still, it's going to be an option play. It's going to be a keep by Bell, and he gets his bell rung a little bit.
I know you were going with that, but
he did
great
get
run.
hit hard.
The good thing is, if he would have shook that tickle, he was gone.
Yeah.
There was nothing but green spaces over here.
Yep. All right, so it's going to bring up 2nd down and 5 or about 6, or 2nd down and 4, I guess.
Second down and 5 to the Black Diamonds.
All right, 2nd and 4. 3 wide receivers to the far side. Running back next to Bell. Quarterback steps back. He was going to throw a hitch route to 15. But looks like a Catoosa defender got their hands up, and it's incomplete pass. Going to bring up 3rd down and about 4.
Yeah, tipped at the line of scrimmage there. Put those big hands up in the air anytime the ball throws. That's exactly what has happened. Again, right. Sallisaw comes out, gets a good play on 1st down.
Yep.
Setting up a third down and 4 to go here.
There we go. We got the clock fixed now. Okay.
Yeah, I've had some clock troubles here at Catoosa, so we'll try to keep you advised as to what the time is.
All right, so you got 4 wide receivers, 3 to the far side, quarterback in the shotgun. He steps back. He's got a man. He's going to swing it out to the left, but it is overthrown just a little bit. Capehart was the intended receiver, but it's an incomplete pass. It's going to bring up 4th down. Looking for a good punt here for the Diamonds. Hope to push the ball back the other way a little ways.
Yeah, Catoosa read that play a mile away. Even if Capehart would have caught that ball, there were 3 defenders right there waiting on him to catch it. So actually probably a good thing that they didn't complete it.
Yeah, could have been. All right, so looks like a tight formation for the punt team. Don't have anybody, no receivers split out to either side. So, oh no. Uh-oh. Number 3, he's going to try to make something of it. Fumbled snap. The punt team, hard to call that play.
Yeah,
wasn't good for the Diamonds. Going to be 1st down for Catoosa.
Yeah, another special teams mistake by the Sallisaw Black Diamonds. They have just plagued them, the 2 fake punts for Catoosa. They almost blocked a punt earlier, and he was able to get it off. But right here, that's just a bad snap. Maybe got a little excited there and was able to not get anything out of it. So that's just a bad mistake for Sallisaw. Now the defense going to have to step up again.
Yep, and you know what Catoosa's likely to do. They are probably going to run the ball quite a bit. We'll see here. It's going to be I formation under center, old school formation. 2 wide receivers, 1 tight end. It's going to be fullback up the middle. He's good for about 2 or 3 yards, brought down by a group of Black Diamonds.
Yeah, they're not fooling anybody with that play, but that's what they want. 2-3 yards here, 2-3 yards there up the middle, and then boom, they'll run on to the outside and try to get you. You know who would love this football game?
Who's that?
Your football coach, Brett Bielema. He is back in Fayetteville watching this game right now going, I love this. I love this running the football.
He likes to run the football, doesn't he?
He does. Very successful at it, though.
We went up there and we tried to. I took my boys to go to Fan Day. I'll tell you here in a minute. Okay, looks like an I formation. 2 wide receivers to the far side, 1 to the near side. Quarterback under center. He's gonna. Ooh, it's a quarterback follow. He had an option play, fake to the fullback, and quarterback good for about 2 or 3 yards. Yeah, Catoosa, that's their bread and butter. They're just going back to the well.
I guess, if that's where your strong point is, you just got to keep trying it. But
that's right.
Luckily for Sallisaw, the defensive line is one of their strong points.
That's right.
Looks like we got the clock back there. We're having some issues here with the clock, and not on our end. It's all some technical difficulties here with Catoosa's. Yeah, it's the first game for them too.
Yeah,
first game for the rest. They've had some trouble. So again, they're calling another helmet problem here. I'm telling you guys.
Buckle them up.
As a parent, this is a parent. This is Dad speaking here.
Yeah,
you got to put that helmet on. You got to put that helmet on tight. You'll see when your boys start playing.
Oh man,
you want them to be safe. You got to get that helmet on.
Definitely. Some of my friends give me a hard time because I was wrapping mine in bubble wrap.
That's what I would have done. That's what I would have done.
You got to let them live. Hey. All right. It looks like it's going to be like a pro set. Quarterback fakes to the right, but he keeps to the left, and same play as before. Going to see. I don't know if he got all 2 yards.
I don't think so. He tried a little counter there. Depends on where they spot it here. Let's take a look. Look like he's going to be short. 4th down is coming up.
4th down. Your Black Diamond defense has a big play in front of her right here.
Yeah, you know they're going for it.
Yep. Let's see what kind of set they've got. It's a big play, man. 4th down and less than 1. 9 minutes to go here in the 3rd quarter. Tie ball game, Frank McNabb Stadium, Catoosa, Oklahoma. Quarterback under center. He's going to keep it himself, and I think he's going to get the first down.
Yeah, he got about 3 yards there. He took a hard hit, though, by Brad Bell. He come blazing in there with a great play there. We'll take a look at that on the replay, make sure that he got the first down.
Check it out.
McDonald's, I'm loving it. Replay.
Yep. Center.
Oh, yeah, he definitely got him. See Brad Bell come in and with a big hit.
Yeah, Catoosa's got a pretty strong offensive line. This is a good football game. I hope everybody's tuning in. If you are tuning in and your friends are not, post it on Facebook. Tell them to go to KMX.com, KXMX.com. Click on the Black Diamond icon. All right, 1st down and 10 here on Mix TV, Channel 19. Quarterback, he's going to follow his running back up the middle. Same play. Good sportsmanship by the Black Diamonds.
Yeah, Ortega.
I love the Black Diamonds.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? Those are.
Yeah, Ortega was not fooled at all on that play, and just took out the quarterback. Great tackle, like I said, great sportsmanship, helping each other out. We were talking about that on the way up. Some of those Ada teams in the '90s that were so dominant. They were good guys. They were good guys. They were good guys and helping people off the field. I guess when you're dominating them,
because later down the road you meet these guys in real life, and
yes,
you know what I mean. They'll remember if you were a good guy or not.
Yes, sir. You may need a job. They may need a job. Who knows? You never know. Life's funny that way sometimes.
Always be a good sportsman. Okay. 2 wide receivers to the far side, 1 to the near. Quarterback, he's on a bootleg. He throws it out into the flats. He's got a man. It's complete, and he's brought down by Bell. Luckily, Bell was there in the flats to make the play, but not until Catoosa has a nice gain. Little bootleg. That's probably worth it.
Yeah, if you look at that, they just lulled Sallisaw, run, boom. There's the play-action pass right there.
Back. This is what Catoosa does.
Yep, it is, and they do it very, very well, running the clock out.
But still, that wasn't the 1st down. Luckily, Bell was there, so 3rd down and 1. Ball's going to be on the 9-yard line. Quarterback under center is going to be I formation. 2 wide receivers, 1 to either side, and straight up the middle to the fullback. Some people would say that, I don't know what some people would say, but I would say that it's a 1st down.
Yeah, it's a 1st down. He got about 4 yards there. Another helmet off. And those straps got to get tightened up. But, yeah, again, this is what Catoosa does. They're just, 2 yards, 3 yards, 2 yards, 8, 2. Right. And that's their game. And like we said earlier, until the Black Diamonds stop it, they're going to keep doing it.
In golf, it's like my golf game. It's called ham and egg.
Yes, I'm familiar with that.
That's right. You're a ham and egg man, too.
Absolutely, I am.
All right, so it's going to be a spread formation. 2 wide receivers on either side of the quarterback. Quarterback gives up the middle to the running back. He's good for another 2 or 3 yards.
Like number 34, Cecil Odom. Big stick there. Now, I'm assuming they don't do the skull and crossbones anymore for Black Diamonds, right?
Right, no, I don't think so.
I think they need to bring that back.
You think so?
I think that was so cool, man.
Yeah, they were.
As somebody who didn't play football,
you
knew whoever had the most stickers could ball.
It was serious.
You know what it was.
I know. No, we didn't do in 96. I don't remember doing it in 96. I think 94
so I'm going real
old
school, huh?
Yeah. They might have done it since, but I don't remember. They were cool, though. Okay, 7-7, 6 minutes, 37 seconds to go. The quarterback fakes it up the middle, but he's going to keep it around the corner. There's a touchdown for your quarterback on the option play. Yeah, everybody stayed home with that fullback, and sure enough, the quarterback took it around the end. That will give the Catoosa Indians the lead.
Take a look at the McDonald's replay here.
Yeah, see, I would have bitten on it too.
Yeah, great block by the receiver, number 2 there for Catoosa as well. They sold that perfectly. Sallisaw was fooled on that play, and now the Diamonds trail 13-7, extra point pending, Dave. Not what you want to do. You don't want to play from behind ever.
13-7, 6.5 to go. Here comes your extra point. And it's good. All right. So that's a 1-touchdown lead.
Yeah, 14.
For Catoosa. Sallysaw's got some work to do, and I guess we're going to take a break.
Yes, we're going to take a break.
We'll be right back here on Channel 19, Mix TV, Diamond Net, your Black Diamonds. And ready for some Black Diamond football here on Mix Channel 19 in Catoosa, Oklahoma, USA for your Sallisaw Black Diamonds. All right, so we're down 14-7. A lot of time left in the game. This is what we want on Friday nights.
Yeah,
we don't want to be behind, but we
no.
we want to see the Black Diamonds take the kickoff. Are we going to fair catch it? Let's see. Yeah, we're going to fair catch it because that's a good spot to start out at.
Yeah, smart play by Oliver there.
Oliver's a smart kid.
He is, man. He's a tough kid, and as we said it several times tonight, a team player.
Yeah.
He showed that tonight, and I respect anybody that plays football, whether on any level.
Yeah.
But to do what that young man has done tonight, I even more respect that of me.
Playing lights out DB, playing lights out wide receiver.
It's time to stop messing around, Dave. It's time to get out here and score some points.
All right, man. 14-7. Diamonds down by 7. Going to have 2 wide receivers to the near side, 1 to the far side. Also got a tight end in there. 1 running back in the backfield with Bell. Probably Capehart back there. Bell takes the snap. He fakes it. Oh, no. Oh, we had it.
Yeah,
it was an option play. It was an option play, and Bell just lost control of it.
Another mistake for Sallisaw. Checking out the replay here.
Catoosa picks up the Sallisaw mistake. If you'll see here, it was just an exchange problem. That's the only thing about the option that can really hurt you is that you got 2 people making.
Yeah, see, I've always liked I call it the Nebraska option where you have to actually toss the ball. There's no putting it in their belly and
it was
maybe I will, maybe I won't.
I wasn't sure. I don't.
That's a tough call. That's just a
like
miscommunication.
I feel like it just slipped.
Yeah.
Right.
But again, great field position for Catoosa again.
Now they're going to go back to their fullback up the middle. What they do. All right. So you've got Bell. Is he back on defense too? Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, he's out there with the stop there, and again, got to shake that off and
go get it back.
It's just been mistakes for Sallisaw tonight. The fake punts, the fumbles. Just turnovers in general.
Just down 7.
Just down 7. You're right. After all of that, everything has went Catoosa's way. Nothing really has went your way since the first drive, and you're still only down 7.
No, Sallisaw get a break here in a second. Okay, quarterback. Maybe a little bit early, but okay. Nice blitz by the Sallisaw Black Diamond defense. I'm up here clapping.
Great play.
I'm such a homer.
A host of Black Diamonds, including number 7, Chris Ortega, number 24, Brody Nicholson.
Yep.
Great defense there by the Black Diamonds. Take a look at the replay here. They just swarmed this. They were not full. They brought the blitz, and Catoosa was not ready for it. Good block by the running back there to chip.
They just sold out. Everybody came.
To chip Cecil Odom, but everybody else was there, and just great defense by the Black. Something they need, any kind of spark to get them going.
No, I mean, Sallisaw was playing great football.
Yeah, the defense has been there all night long.
All right, Sallisaw Black Diamonds here on defense. Catoosa has a long way to go. 3rd down and 16. 5 minutes to go here in the 3rd quarter. They're moving. Okay. The quarterback, he's going to throw a screen play over the middle. It's complete. He fumbled the football.
I believe he was down.
Oh, man, we didn't need that break.
Yeah,
we needed that.
Needed that break. Yeah, that was a lucky break finally for Sallisaw. We mentioned earlier that Catoosa been getting all the breaks. Maybe this is something for Sallisaw. But again, a bend don't break on 3rd down. I will be willing to bet you that Catoosa goes for it here on 4th and 8.
Definitely.
They got half of it right there. You don't want to give them that much.
No, it's going to be 4th and 9. And the bad thing about broadcasting this game is I'm spending half the game cheering. I mean, I'm watching.
It's okay, man. Let it out. Get excited. It's okay, man.
4th down and 9.
It's okay. This ain't CBS, man. Yeah. This is we're their team. We're their broadcasters.
I am a homer. Okay.
Looks like they're going to try a field goal here. I don't believe this. Watch the fake. Watch the fake.
Careful, stay home, boys. It's going to be a
38-yarder.
Longer, I think maybe. Let's see here. No, it's going to be well short.
Yeah,
they were kicking it from the 32 plus 17. That was like 40 something.
Yeah, that was a long field goal there, and it just would not go through. And we're going to take a step aside. You're watching Sallisaw Black Diamond Football on Mix TV, Channel 19.
About 4 minutes to go here in the 3rd quarter at Frank McNabb Stadium. Bell, he takes the snap and he throws it out to the right on a little bit of a bubble play. Like a short hitch, but
Matt Full right with the reception. Yeah, you're right. Little hitch, bubble play there. Didn't fool Catoosa at all.
All right, it's going to be 2nd down here. Week 1, Sallisaw High School football. Black Diamonds, the whole country is talking about football right now. We are right in the middle of a good game right here. 3 minutes and 38 seconds to go in the 3rd quarter. It's going to be trips to the near side. 1 wide receiver to the far side. Bell's going to be back at shotgun. Low snap. He gives up the middle. It's going to be Capehart. Capehart good for 6 yards. That's what we need to do, but we got a flag on the play. I'm not sure what happened. We may have to take a look here.
Number 27, Hunter Capehart.
Yeah, just another mistake here by the Black Diamonds. I believe they're going to get him for a hold.
Derek Banning for the Indians.
Oh, man. Okay. 3 minutes, 18 seconds to go.
Let you up on a score update.
Cool.
Muldrow Bulldogs leading the Stillwell Indians 19-14 right now at halftime, actually. So we got all the scores on our website.
Yeah, definitely.
KXNX.com. Click on the score stream there, and they got all the local teams.
Cool.
Right there for you. That was another mistake by the Black Diamonds.
Okay. It's going to be second down and a long way to go.
The second down and long. The Black Diamonds got their own.
Got a nice westerly breeze coming in the press box. Trips formation to the near side. One wide receiver to the far side. Bell takes a snap. He gives it to Capehart over to the left side. It's going to be a sweep play. Capehart stays on his feet and gets some yardage back. That's going to make it a little bit more of a palatable third down, I'd say.
Yeah, Capehart is churning those legs tonight.
Definitely.
But that's what you need. You just got to keep going. And hopefully it'll go.
All right, so we're going to take a break. We got a player down on the field. Hopefully it's just a cramp. We'll be right back.
Yep.
Third down and about 15 for the Black Diamonds. Third quarter, less than 3 minutes to go. Bell takes a snap. He's looking deep. He's got a man. Looks like he's going for Ortega. And he made that play.
What a catch.
He caught that football.
What a catch by Ortega there.
I hope we got that one on instant replay, folks.
Unbelievable catch. Looked like Mark Clayton back in the Nebraska game back in 2000. Or Andre Wolflook, I'm sorry. Take a look at the replay here. Unbelievable catch.
Bell, it's a simple go route.
He says go with it.
Oh, nice.
Oh, look
nice
at
camera.
this zoom.
Yeah.
Unbelievable. What a catch by that young man. That's the spark.
That's what we needed right
That's
there.
what they need right there.
That was 3rd and 15.
Fantastic job.
Nice job, Ortega. Okay, it's going to bring up first down for the Black Diamonds. They needed that because they are in Catoosa territory at the 48-yard line. Looks like Bell's going to be back in the shotgun. 2 wide receivers on either side of the quarterback. Bell, he's going to throw it out to Ortega again. It's going to be nice tackle by the defender. If he would have got past that one.
Gone.
Yeah, that defender was out there on the island all by himself. But 11 made the play. Looks like Justin's got some scores for us.
Yeah, got some scores right now. Vian 20-0 over Eufaula in the second. Gore haven't won in over almost 3 years, up 6-0 at halftime over Chelsea. Commerce leading Sallisaw Central 25-0 at the half, and Spyro 28-22 over Roland in the second.
All right, now our fellows of the game of the week are at that game, right?
Oh yeah, they're over at Roland over on the Mix 105.1.
All right, so you got trips over to the far side, 1 wide receiver to the near, going to be an option play. Bell turns it up. He's got room. It looks like he's got to get a block. Hold on to that football. That a boy, Brad Bell. Looks like a big game for the Black Diamonds. It's going to be first down.
Take a look at 10. Take at the replay here. He went the right way this time. He saw a hole and he went for it. Boom! Great. Some missed tackles there. Way to shake and bake, as they like to say. Again, the Diamonds' big drive here. This is one where you say, okay, I've taken your best punch.
That's right.
It's time for me to start throwing some haymakers.
And when the option works, it is a pretty thing. So you got trips to the far side, 1 wide receiver to the near. Quarterback gives up the middle to Capehart. That's a good play for 2 or 3 yards. You got to keep him honest.
Yeah, that's right. You can't run the same thing every play unless you're faking punts and you're Catoosa apparently. But other than that, you know what I mean. It's still this has been a great drive for Sallisaw. They got to get some points out of it.
All right.
3 is good, 7's better.
Oh, we want that touchdown. So less than a minute to go here in the third quarter. Black Diamonds have a nice drive after the big play by Bell and Ortega. Wide receivers are going to switch places, so you got spread offense. Bell, he's going to throw a screen pass to Ortega. Ortega breaks 1 tackle and good for about 3 or 4 yards.
Yeah, I don't know about that, but there was 2 defenders over there and only 1 guy to block.
That's
a tough thing to do
down there. Now's where it starts to turn the corner. Fourth quarter's coming up upon us. Got probably one play left here in the third quarter.
Yeah, Sallisaw again, a good-looking drive here, bringing up 3rd and 5. I think it's 4-down territory here, almost into the red zone.
Spread offense, 4 wideouts, 2 on either side. Bell back in the shotgun. He's going to scramble to the right a little bit. It's more of a rollout. He saw an opening and he ran over a couple of guys, and then he drug one with him.
Got the first down to about the 15-yard line. That's going to be the last play of the third quarter. Sallisaw trailing Catoosa 14-7 right now, but they're on the drive inside the 15-yard line. We'll be back for the fourth quarter. You're watching Sallisaw Black Diamond Football, Mixed TV, Channel 19.
All right, while we were away, we had a first down and 10, and Capehart had a nice dive play, 4-yard gain. It's going to be 2nd and 10 for the Diamonds, 14-7 here at Frank McNabb Stadium in Catoosa, Oklahoma, where your Sallisaw Black Diamonds trail 7-14, but they are driving in deep in Catoosa territory. Dave Martin here with JP, and looks like Bell's going to be in the shotgun. Looks like he's going to scramble to the left and back to the right. Oh. They're going to throw a flag. It's going to be intentional grounding against the Diamonds. He was trying to get rid of it. Luckily, it wasn't intercepted, so there's going to be bad plays like that. It's okay.
Yeah, that was, again, you don't want to come all the way down the field and start shooting yourself in the foot again. But, again, smart play. He threw the ball away. I don't know about grounding on that. He was – oh, well.
I didn't see
it's different rules for high school, college, and the pros on intentional grounding. So
well, let's take a look at what the referee has to say. He's the man in charge.
Grounding.
Yep. So they're going to place the ball at the spot of the foul. That'll bring up third down because it's a loss of downs.
It's basically like taking the sack, in other words.
Yeah.
Hey, in layman's terms.
That's right.
In terms that I understand.
I'm the eternal optimist. We retain possession. That's what's important.
You're right. You're right. That play could have been a lot worse. It could have been a sack at the 30. It could have been an interception because he kind of just threw the ball up there. But strong.
Looks like it's going to be, third down and 20 or so yards. 2 wide receivers to the right plus a wing.
Oh, another penalty.
I don't think we got all our guys set, or it was the improper formation.
I'm not sure what's going on. No, it's actually I'm not sure what they call that.
I didn't see him.
I think they call a timeout for Sallisaw.
That's good.
Let's step aside. We're going to take a break as well. You're watching Sallisaw Black Diamond Football Mixed TV Channel.
Everybody's going to be a big third down and long for the Black Diamonds, who are down 14-7 here in Catoosa. 11 minutes and 8 seconds to go. Hopefully checking us out on KXMX.com. Also, Mixed TV Channel 19 here on Diamond Net.
Yeah, we are our maiden voyage here for
premiere.
Black Diamond Football. But
2016 premiere, and it's the premiere of this channel. So we were hoping for a good one. Let's see what happens. Third down and about 20. Bell back in the shotgun. He's going to throw a screen play. Screen pass is good for about 6 or 7 yards. So to bring up fourth down, going to be interesting to see what the Diamonds do. I'm not familiar with our kicking game just yet, so we shall see. Looks like they're going to bring out our kicker, Oscar Jimenez.
Yeah, he's going to try the extra field goal here. You want 7, but you got to get something. You cannot let a drive like that end in 0 points. That was just such a great drive for Sallisaw.
It's going to be about a 38-yard field goal attempt. Jimenez. He's a lefty. Kicking from the left hash. 38-yard field attempt. The ball is up, and it is short.
Yeah, no good.
He didn't get it flush. So
did not get a good kick. So we're going to step aside as a change of possession happens. You're watching Black Diamond Football on Mixed TV Channel 19.
All right, back to live action here. They're going to Catoosa Indians hand it off. They're going to run a zone play, but the Diamonds hold tough, and it's a loss for the Catoosa Indians. That's what Sallisaw needs here. Down 14-7, approaching 10 minutes to go in the fourth quarter. It's going to be second down and about 13 or 14 for the Catoosa Indians. Catoosa is going to let that play clock run and run. Yeah, and the Diamonds are just going to hope to get a 3 and out and get the ball back, because
this is like old times for me when I used to cover the Razorbacks, and you go and you could go get something to drink, come back, and they wouldn't even run a play yet. So
they're going to let it run. All right, so the quarterback's under center. It's going to be an I formation. He's going to give up the middle to the fullback, but the Diamonds are ready for it. Too many Diamonds to call them out one by one.
Yeah, great play. They looked like it was number 54, Josh Wiley, in there.
Yep.
Number 71, Jacob Brown. Number 24, Brody Nicholson. There was a bunch of guys in there, you're right. Sure. But great defense again by the Black Diamonds. They're going to give him forward progress. So it'll bring up third and 14. Again,
this is what Sallisaw needs right
Yes, they need a big stop. They've made some they've kind of been burned on third and fourth down tonight. And if they can get a good stop here, hopefully we'll get some good field position out of this and try to get that ball in the end zone.
That's right. Approaching 9 minutes to go in the game. 14-7. Big third down. Let's just sit back and watch for a second. Third down for your Diamonds. on defense. Quarterback, he's going to keep it. It was an option play to the left side, but the Diamonds stayed home, and they shut down the option. That's what they needed, 3 and out. Hopefully we can check that one out on the instant replay.
Yeah, that was a great – the Diamonds knew what they were going to do. They're not going to attempt to pass this field position. As you look, faked it to the foot. That's the old Air Force option there, and the Diamonds were not fooled. Number 62, Jason Bartell right there. Boom.
Nice.
That's going to hurt the Diamonds.
Okay, here we go. Now, we've seen a few punt plays tonight.
Yes.
So, oh, no, there's a penalty on the play. Looks like Catoosa was running a guy out a little bit late. Now he's going to argue a little bit. Maybe more of an appeal, let's call it.
Yeah. Maybe a substitution infraction. I'm not sure.
Let's find out what it is.
That's exactly. Oh, they're going to call it just a legal procedure. Yeah.
Old school.
Could have been a number of plays there. I think they had too many guys on the field. One guy wasn't lined up right, so just pick one.
What's that make it? Fourth down and 18. All right, Black Diamonds.
I dare him to fake it this time.
Well, we've got all our guys out there. We've only got one guy back. We were coming for it. We were taking no chances.
Another they're going to get him for a delay this time, I believe. So half the distance.
I don't think they'll charge him with it because they had a. I don't think they'll charge. Nope.
No, it was a legal procedure again. I thought it was a delay, but no, it's a legal procedure. So, yeah, that's half the distance. Back to about the 3. Now, if you're Sallisaw, you're right. You might want to come after him. I mean, you're getting into where there's not much room there.
Well, now's the time to anyway. No, definitely.
Sorry. Cut you off there.
No, it's all right. All right, so the punter gets it away. Bell's going to be back to return. And he shakes a man. He shakes another, and he gets what he can. Good for 3 or 4 yards, but they're in Diamond territory.
Yeah,
I mean Catoosa territory, excuse me.
Yeah, great field position for Sallisaw. We're going to step aside for just a minute. You're watching Black Diamond Football on Mixed TV Channel 19.
Live action. Spread formation. Bell, he's scrambled to the left. He pump fakes. He's got to get rid of that football, and at least he held on to it. And it's a big sack for Catoosa.
Yeah, again, try to go with the up and out there for Sallisaw. It just was not there. And, Bell, you just had to eat that one.
That's right.
Like, you don't want to get – I mean, it would have been an intentional grounding anyway. So
sometimes it's better to take the sack.
Catoosa's really stepped up the defense here in the second half. Sallisaw, hasn't really thrown anything at him that's showed him anything different. So they've just been keying off on it.
That's right. Second down and 23. Going to be a spread offense. 4 wide receivers, 2 on either side of the ball. Going to have a running back in the backfield. Bell back in the pistol. It's going to be an option play. He pitches it to K-Part. K-Part runs over one player. Runs over another player. Tough dude, huh?
Yeah, we're going to take a look at that one again on the replay.
Nice
he just absolutely steamrolled. I believe it was the linebacker that tried to come up and get him. And K-Part said, no, sir. I'm going this way, and you are in my way.
Nice catch, too, though.
Boom. That guy's way bigger than him, too. Tough running by number 27, Hunter K-Part there. Well on his way to another 1,000-yard season.
14-7. Catoosa Indians have the lead. 7-11. That's a lucky number. Let's go, Sallisaw, right here. Third down and 23.
Yeah, it's tough distance here, but I almost think you're in 4-down territory here, as good as your defense been playing.
If we can cut it in half right here, we'll be all right. Come on, Bell takes a snap. He scrambles to the left.
I think they called a timeout.
Who's going to call a timeout? Probably Coach Bethel. Yeah, he's going to call a timeout.
Yeah, they're going to call a timeout. And
if you're going to do it right. That's good.
Yeah, we're going to step aside. You're watching Sallisaw Black Diamond Football on Mixed TV Channel 19.
Your Sallisaw Black Diamonds have the ball, but they trail 7-14 with 7 minutes and 8 seconds to go here in the fourth quarter. Third down and 23. The Diamonds come out of the timeout, and they go straight to the line. They held it up on the side. Third down and 23. Bell's going to be in the shotgun. Going to have trips, wide receivers to the near side, one wide receiver to the far side. With the running back to the right of Bell. Bell scrambles to the right. It's a rollout pass. Looks like he's going to throw it deep. That's going to be to Aubrey Henshaw.
Great defense there by Catoosa. They weren't fooled at all.
It's going to be interesting to see. Sallisaw runs out the punt unit.
Yeah, you're
playing really, really well, so that's what they're going to do.
Yeah, they're running out of chances, running out of possessions here because, when Catoosa gets the ball, they ain't getting in no hurry. So
Diamonds have one timeout. It's time for the Diamonds to get a fumble, look for a turnover. Yeah, there's something interesting to happen. They
definitely need something to go their way here. Kind of hasn't. It's been that way all night, but like we've said, you just got to overcome that stuff. And
a little bit of adversity. First game of the year. Tight formation here for the punt team. Nicely played by the punter. Good punt. Hoping to get that roll.
Nice.
He gets the bounce. The return man picks it up. I don't think you can call
yeah,
a
you
fair
can't call a
catch
fair catch whenever you
on a grounder.
on a ground like that. No,
That's
you
right.
cannot. So, that right there was a tough play by that young man. But we're gonna keep it right here. We don't want to miss any action here in the
For
fourth
sure.
quarter. But
No, 6:52 to go.
yeah, we mentioned Sallisaw. It's just I don't know. It's just been there's a vibe there that it's just
Sallisaw
it's
defense
just
is
not
playing
breaking
so
there.
well. Now's the time for a turnover.
Yeah, they need the offense to step up. But you're right, the defense has been outstanding tonight.
Yep. All we need is
One play.
turnover. Because look how far we got them held
And
back there. I like
yeah.
to say we. You know, we are
Yeah,
the home
yeah.
team. Or we are the
You were we. I was not,
No,
but
you
you
were
were.
Black
I did graduate from there, yes, but
No, you were a Black
you were
Diamond like
actually
the rest
on
of
the
it.
team, so
No.
that's what I counted
When I
as.
say we, if you went to school, you were a Black Diamond.
Okay.
Or if you moved here and you claim it, it's okay too. All
Whatever
right,
you
so,
want.
All right, 3 wide receivers plus a tight end, one running back in the backfield. Number 1 gives up the middle. Nope, he keeps it for himself. It was an option play and good for about 1 yard. Hopefully they can get back to the line of scrimmage or get back to the huddle quickly.
Yeah, number
Everybody
71,
get up.
Jacob Brown, not fooled on that one at all. I mean, they're not doing anything to fool the Diamonds out there. It's option left, option right, up the middle.
Yeah, I formation, pro set.
Tick, tick,
some
tick.
good
That's
old-
what they want.
Yeah, they're going to run that zone play. They're going to run that fullback dive. Ham and egg.
Ham and egg. That is exactly right. Look at him there. I mean, a huddle. What is this? If you kids out there watching for the first time, you're going, what is that? That's a huddle. That's something that football teams used to do all the time. They would signal the play in, and they kind of talk to each other. I've always heard of things that went on in the huddle. I don't think I want to be a part of it.
6 minutes to go. Quarterback, he throws a little hitch route out to the left side. Nice play by the Diamonds. We're going to go ahead and clap up here.
Yeah, that was a great play there.
We saw it.
Yeah,
nice
number
play.
1, Brad Bell, all over that. Great hit, and more importantly,
Clock
stop the
stops.
clock.
That's right. Clock stops. It's going to be 3rd down and 9. Diamonds, another big play here on 3rd down.
Yeah, they definitely need to stop here. And with if they can get a stop, they got a timeout, get it back with about 5 minutes to go. That's plenty of time, but you're running out of chances.
Well, plenty of time on the clock.
You're down to about 2 poker chips. You know what I mean? You're running out of those chips.
I can smell the bacon from that IHOP over there.
Oh, I can smell it too. I think that's calling our name, buddy.
All right, 14-7. Sallisaw and Catoosa. Catoosa gives up the middle. They're going to be content with getting a few yards and letting that clock run. They're going to trade the 3rd down for a 4th down and 4, but they're going to burn off, another 25, 30 seconds off
at
the
least,
clock.
yeah,
They're
25
gonna
seconds here.
So that was their choice.
Actually, looks like Sallisaw is going to call their timeout.
Yeah, that was going to be Sallisaw's, I think, final timeout.
I guess they didn't. I don't know. There another equipment malfunction, I think, is what happened.
Okay.
Actually, the play clock was malfunctioning. We apologize again. There's been some clock issues here at Catoosa. They're doing a lot of renovations here. We got a new press box they're working on.
Yep.
So I talked to the athletic director. Oh, yeah, but before we go any further, thanks to Catoosa for having us and accommodating us here.
Okay. Bell is going to be back to return the punt. Big play. Hopefully that ball will stop rolling. It'll stop rolling at about the 42 or 43-yard line where the Sallisaw Black Diamonds will take over with over 5 minutes to go. 1st down and 10 for your Black Diamonds.
Yeah, we're gonna keep it right here. This is kind of do or die,
Yeah,
Dave.
now it's
It's with the way Catoosa has been running the clock out.
Yep.
It's time to go down the field and score.
Down at the Black Diamonds, 43,
All right,
by
everybody.
number 4, Daniel Queen for the Indians.
If you are at home
Black Diamonds will have the
watching,
ball first
Make
we
some
hope you
noise,
are.
man. Make some noise.
I hope you have your popcorn and your pop and a hot dog and just sit down and watch some football because you got trips formation to the far side. Quarterback gives up the middle to Capehart. Capehart gets about 2 yards on the play.
Nice little run by
And the
Capehart
clock
there.
will continue to run.
For the Black Diamonds.
The Black Diamonds just need a solid drive right here. Go score. I know it's easier said than done,
Yeah,
but
they need
I
7.
mean,
That's what they need.
we have some players who can do it.
Absolutely, they do. That's what's been so frustrating. It's there.
I know.
It's right there,
Yeah.
and it's just not been working tonight.
Here we go.
That'll bring up a 2nd down and 8 for the Black Diamonds.
No rush yet. No rush yet.
No.
Still plenty of time.
Sometimes I just sit back and watch
Yeah.
because we got awesome cameras. So
Yeah.
just sit and watch. All right, spread formation. Bell's going to throw it out to Henshaw. 81. Henshaw makes a move, and he's good for 3 or 4 yards. You're definitely in 4-down territory right here. So it's good to pick up a few yards.
About 3rd and 5 coming up. There's going to be officials timeout again.
Wonder what's going on.
another player
2 on the play by number 16.
with a helmet or something going on.
Cameron Tilcoat.
Actually, it looks like they're going to take an official's time. We got a player down. We're going to step aside. You're watching Sallisaw Black Diamond Football, Mixed TV, Channel 19.
Bell, he throws it to the
Jordan Oliver, yeah, he caught it. Jordan Oliver brought it in.
Nice play, Oliver.
The Catoosa players were saying no, but I don't know why they were saying no.
Yeah,
It was clearly a catch. It's not like it hit the ground or anything. So good big first down there by the Black Diamonds.
Oh, man.
Quarterback to quarterback.
Huge. Nice play, Oliver. This is awesome. Okay, that's what we need. First, I'm back here pulling on my hair out. I'm overly involved with this game. I guess not. I got the headset on.
Yeah.
We can be as involved as we want.
We're kind of the voice of the action here. South's going to have to get some speed into their offense here.
It's going to be a spread formation. You got 2 wide receivers on either side of the ball. Bell back at quarterback in the shotgun. He steps back. He fakes it. Now he's going to throw. Oh, he had a man open downfield.
That was a bad pass right there. He went back to the backfield. Big loss there for the Black Diamonds.
He didn't
It's
see
like
him.
1 step forward, 2 step back so far for the Black Diamonds tonight.
Oh, man.
Yep, but that's what happens sometimes, and Salsaw's got to get going here. Big loss.
Oh, yeah, him too. Okay.
Loss
All right,
of
well,
about, looks like
that
they're
behind
going
you. Second down and 20.
They're calling it 19.
Okay, me too.
Second and 19.
Wide receiver to the near, Trust going to be me, an option when play. the linemen Bell come, turns it up. it's He's hard to see. got room. It looks like he's got to get a block. Hold on to that football. That aboard.
All right.
2 center first. So 3 wide receivers.
don't
4 wide receivers. 3
back
on the
in the
near side. It's
2
going to be
tight
true
end.
formation.
Oh,
Bell's
1 tight
gonna
end.
scramble
Sorry.
to the right. He's gonna be a
Bell, he
quarterback
scrambles to the
sweep.
left after the
He's
play
good
action
for about
pass.
3 yards.
Oh,
He's going to make a third down.
back in the
and long
shotgun.
here as we come to 3
Wide
minutes
receivers to
to
either
go
side.
in the game.
Yeah, that was again, Salsaw still kind of ran. The receiver was wide. I don't know if you can see that on the camera or not, but the receiver on the previous play was wide open down the field, and Bell threw it to the back receiver, and
It's just hard to see
kind of a
down the
missed
field.
opportunity. Yeah, it is hard to see those linemen with their hands in the air
tall.
coming at you 100
Yeah.
miles an hour. I can't even imagine.
It's
4 down territory here,
tough. It's tough. All right, trips formation. 3 wide receivers to the far side, 1 wide receiver to the near side. Quarterback in the shotgun. He takes the snap. He throws a slant right over the middle. That's going to be, who is that, 23?
though. Got number 23,
Fulbright.
So there we go.
Catoosa's trying to say that they stripped the ball, but he was down. It's going to be 4th down. Diamonds are going to go for it here.
Yeah, this is it. This is probably going to be it. Fulbright with that last reception got about 7 yards. It's going to be, like I said, 4th and 9, Dave. Here we go.
All right, 2 minutes to go in the game.
About 6 on the play by a host of Indians. It'll be 4th down and about 8.
We'll just sit back and let you guys enjoy it here.
Yeah.
4th and 8.
4th and 8. Oh.
The pass goes incomplete. So there it is. Salsaw
Catoosa.
turns it over on downs. Catoosa will take over with 1:41 to go.
All right, it's going to be 1st down and 10 for Catoosa. 1:41 here in Catoosa, Oklahoma.
Salsaw with 1 timeout left. Trying to do my math here. I think they could stop them. They would be able to get the ball back, but with not much time at all.
No, we've got to strip the ball.
But you don't want to get a penalty
No.
for overdoing it.
No, there's not a lot of plays here. Hopefully get a bad snap. Looking for a bad exchange to the running back from the quarterback. All right, 14-7. Catoosa's got the ball. 1:41 to go here in the 4th quarter here on your premiere for Mix TV, Channel 19, also KXMX.com. Share it. Watch us all season. And the Diamonds are going to make that first initial stop. It's going to bring up 2nd down, but the clock will continue to run. But the Diamonds will use their final timeout with 1:34 to go.
Yeah, that was just so frustrating if you're
Yeah.
a Black Diamond fan like we are to be as close as they were a couple times and just not able to get any points in. It's going to sound like a total homer here, but they have looked like the better team. They've got more speed than Catoosa, and that's just even more frustrating.
It's not over yet, baby. Here we go. 2nd down. Let's see. We got a timeout. I believe. Let's see here. Here's interesting stats. Sallisaw has 6 different receivers who've caught the ball, so they spread it around pretty well. Capehart does what Capehart does. He runs hard and runs over people. And Diamond defense playing well. You're not going to catch every break, but looking to catch one right now. Excuse me.
Yeah, and you know, it's just one of those things. One of those things that, but there is a lot of good things that, you know, the offense has looked decent, but the defense has been dominant.
Yeah.
The defense has looked really good. The
Played
3-4
well.
the 3-4 has been very well.
Yep. All right, here we go. Second down. Minute 34 to go. Need to stop right here. Need a turnover.
Still time. The Black Diamonds will still have time if they could stop him here. Not much, but enough.
Yep.
Enough to make something happen.
Play every second. Here we go. All right, Catoosa is going to have a follow play by the quarterback. Sallisaw trying to strip the ball, but he's brought down. The clock will run. It's going to bring up third down.
Got about 4 yards there, about 3rd and 6. And if I'm Catoosa, that's kind of a dangerous play to run. But if you're a Black Diamond fan, that's exactly what you want him to do. So maybe Clay Glass or one of the big guys in the middle there can, you know, Bartell or Brown, one of those guys can get in there and strip the ball.
That's right. Approaching 1 minute to go here. First game of the season. Catoosa coming out of 4A3. Your Diamonds, of course, 4A4. Third down and about 7 yards for Catoosa Indians. Oh, there's your fumble snap we were looking for. Hopefully. Oh.
Yeah, that was
what we were looking for.
A fumble
man.
snap, and it was there, but again, it's hard to see behind those big linemen. But it will bring up 4th down.
4th down. Let's see what happens here.
Looks like there's going to be, I'm looking at the play clock, about 15 seconds difference between the game clock and the play clock. So I bet if I'm a betting man, I bet Catoosa lets the play clock run out here
to 1, and they're going to burn a timeout.
Right. Which is exactly what you're supposed to do. So Salisaw's going to have the punt return and probably one play.
15 seconds is when they're going to stop the clock or so. Well, they're going to keep.
They just let it keep running. I don't know what that was all about. They're going to put some more time on that clock. They called the timeout with. And there's Coach Bethel running out to the middle of the field saying,
there was a 15-second difference.
We need to reset that clock.
Yeah, there was 15 seconds. I did that math with my fingers and my toes.
Well, I could see it over here. There was about 15 seconds left, and that's happened a couple times tonight where the clock has ran a few seconds over.
Let's see here. Everyone matters.
They still have not reset it yet.
There we go.
There it is. 15 seconds even.
Sweet. Okay.
That's an extra play. That is an extra play. And you never know with a guy like Bell, who probably is going to return this punt. He could break one and score it, and we could be headed to overtime.
That's what we're looking for. Let's get the ball to one of your best guys.
Right, absolutely.
See what happens.
You're right, man. Those offensive linemen are big for Sallisaw.
For sure.
I can actually see them now without the light in my face. Those are some big guys.
All
That's
right,
what
Bell
you want to have.
Yeah. All right, so we got some good players out there right now. You got Oliver, Bell back deep, Henshaw, Glass. You got your players in. Now's your chance. You're going to have your best players on the field. Hopefully make something happen right here. They might do something interesting now. We'll see. All right, just a standard punt. Here's Bell. He called for a fair catch.
Saved the time. Great play there. There wasn't anything there. So 10.3 seconds, maybe a couple of plays here for the Black Diamonds.
Time for 2 plays. 10.3 seconds to go on the clock here on Mix TV, Channel 19, also KXMX.com. Check out the Black Diamonds all season long. Share it on your Facebook, your Twitter, your Tumblr, your Instagram.
All of it.
All of it, man.
Also, don't forget to go to KXMX.com. Check out the score stream for all the scores from all the local games that are going out. All the teams in the area are playing on this second week, which is actually week 1.
Share it with your friends.
Here we go.
Here we go, guys. All right, first down and 10. Down by 7. Long way to go. Short time to get there. Bell's going to throw it deep. He's got a man. Oh, but it's picked off deep down the middle. The safety. They were just playing quarter coverage to play deep.
Playing center field there, and just it's going to be a tough loss for the Black Diamonds. Especially as good as they played.
They played well.
It's a tough loss, but it's the first game. It's non-district.
No,
they started 0-4 last year and still made it to the playoffs. So again, and like I always say, it is tough to win on the road. It's tough to come up, to drive up no matter the distance.
That was a bad spot to be in too. With 10 seconds to go. Catoosa, obviously, they're going to play cover 4. They're going to have quarters.
Absolutely. They're wanting you. They'll give you the 30. They're not going to give you the 80. You know what I mean?
Man. 1.6 seconds to go here. All right, no reason to get down.
First game of the year. First game of the year. We saw a lot of good things out of the defense. The offense had their bright spots. And, what can you do?
All right,
so
take
the kneel down, and that's it. That's the final after 4 quarters. We're going to step aside, come back with a halftime show. Your final from here at Catoosa. It's the Catoosa Indians 14, the Sallisaw Black Diamonds 7. You're watching Black Diamond Football on Mix TV, Channel 19.